Aside from X, what do you consider to be cheating in a romantic relationship? Buying someone else an expensive necklace for Christmas while I only get a Joni Mitchell CD. In high school, a guy I dated got me a bag of Doritos for Christmas. He got another girl a Beatles t-shirt, her favorite band, and a necklace. I wasn't surprised a few weeks later when he ended up cheating on me with her. Frick you, Miguel. Classic Miguel. When they want to play house rules in Monopoly, but switch to following the manual rules when they aren't winning. That's why you never ever play house rules. This is my line of thinking. Would you do insert interaction with someone if your soul was present and saw you two do it? If you would not, it's probably cheating or at least something akin to it. Farting on my best friend's face? You freaking whore, I can't believe you would do this. Leaking couple secrets out. Spending couple moments with someone else. Aw man, lived that life. My ex and I got into arguments a lot for a while. She was the type to pick fights that I never understood. For example, your alarm goes off too early. I need more sleep before I work. Me? For sure. I'll sleep on the couch for a while so the alarm isn't in the room. Shortened. Because that argument lasted 45 minutes and boiled down to her agreeing to the initial offer. Her 3 days later. I can't believe you're sleeping out there on the couch and not in here with me. Another 45 minutes later of my failure to understand. Come to find out she'd been bad-mouthing me to her friend. This real piece of work type of guy. I'm normally a jealous person, but was trying to change that. So I tried not to talk it about him and just let her have her own friends without my involvement. Until this motherfucker calls her on Valentine's Day while we're having dinner. Tells her to come hang out with him instead, because he's more fun anyways. I know this, because she decided to answer during dinner, which was its own annoyance. We got into a small tiff over how I didn't trust that guy, but eventually worked it through that he was just kind of a needy friend. Until he pulls the same stunt on Christmas while we're at my parents'. Got into another argument over how inappropriate it was. Then it happened again on New Year's while we were finishing up the extended vacations we took from work, out on a romantic place on the beach. This time he starts citing sources of the arguments she's been telling him about. Starts calling me a itty person, etc., etc. I hated finding out about that one, because the texts woke me up at 2 a.m. Was about to wake her and ask her to turn off her ringer. Ended up getting taken over by my jealousy finally after seeing who sent them and read through his talking in real time. Woke her up, told her I was done dealing with that guy, and that if this was how she really viewed me then we shouldn't be together. Unfortunately, I made the mistake of dating her for 2 more months after that. But hey, what can you do? Young, dumb, and in love do stupid things to the brain. Dishonesty can kill a relationship. Not exactly cheating, but when my girlfriend referred to me as a friend when meeting people, she had good intentions and just wanted to make new friends, but after many of her friends wanted to smash, she became sad that that's all guys want to do. I had to explain to her how they all think she's basically single and to be open about her relationship so that guys only interested in dating will not pursue her, or will at least make their intentions clear before she commits a lot of time to building the friendships. Since then, there's been less awkward situations, and we have both met lots of people that have proven to be great friends for years. This happened at the very beginning of my relationship. My girlfriend and I started dating like a month before. Anyway, this was in high school. A coworker of hers invited her out to come play like a game of kickball or something. Well, she asked, hey, can I bring friend also known as me? But she referred to me as a friend. So the day comes, we show up, it's literally just this dude and his buddy there. No one else. I knew exactly what was going on in that moment. This dude practically just tricked her to hang out one-on-one with her even though his buddy, I guess wingman, was there. But I had spoiled the plan. Well, we just hang out anyway, kicking the ball around and it very awkward. But my girlfriend is like staying by my side the whole time, cuddling, hugging up next to me. We leave and the dude texts her, are you two just really good friends? And she finally tells him, no, he's my BF. Needless to say, I knew it was only a month and so honest mistake. But we discussed it, because obviously I was a little upset she referred to me as a friend. But I get it. It had only been a month and we were best friends before it. He totally thought the friend was a girl and had his buddy join to keep her company. God, they must have been so disappointed. Or maybe they were excited for the prospect of impromptu gangbang. Being on Tinder, just looking for friends, LOL. Literally, Bumble has an option for this. You don't show up on the dating side of the app at all. Bumble BFF is great. Is it actually? I figure if it would make me jealous if my wife did it, then I shouldn't do it myself. My baseline is if it isn't something I would say or do with my guy present, I shouldn't do it. Allow it if when he isn't either. I guess picking my nose is cheating now. Exily explicit text messages. Also, sharing nude photos, or planning a secret, non-innocent meetup. Foursome kisses? Frick that itch, Jenny. She touched his peanuts. Anything that you would be uncomfortable sharing with your partner in terms of interaction with your preferred ex. So if I'm a straight man, I can frick all the dudes I want? Dudes? No. Homies? Yes. It's not gay. It's homosexual and it's what bros do. Eating my fricking leftovers after I go to sleep so I wake up in the morning with that blissful anticipation that comes before eating a good meal, and then I open the fridge and it's fricking gone and I think that maybe I just moved it. I never did. And I look around the entire fridge, moving expired milk and half-empty egg cartons in the hope that maybe I'm just missing it. But I turn around and the container is in the fricking trash. Yeah, basically sexual cheating in my book. Literally married a guy who listed this as the reason he broke up with his former girlfriend. Then he ate my restaurant leftovers, because there was nothing else. Oh, you mean the giant Tupperware container of mac and cheese in the middle of the top shelf doesn't count? Learned to spice all of my food heavily, because he had GERD. Frick you, fridge thief. Make your own food. What sick fricker refers to mac and cheese as nothing? Exactly. Thank you? Lying about not being in a relationship when talking to someone attractive. I know a girl who did this. And she would make up that I was in a relationship when I was present, knowing I was very single, in order to ensure all the attention was on her. Anything that you wouldn't do in front of or want your partner knowing you're doing. Asking sexual questions, sending suggestive pictures, talking trash about your partner. Talking trash about your partner is really insidious. Sometimes people need to vent frustrations, but people set up these weird echo chambers where it just becomes trashing your partner. It really feels like being thrown under the bus by someone who's supposed to be in a partnership with you. This manipulates the affair. Also, they come to hear only negative, awful things about said current partner, and begin to feel so awful for you. You're the victim and your BF girlfriend is a monster and has it coming. An emotional affair. To me that might even be worse than the sexual one. My ex cheated on me with another guy. I thought something might be going on, so I directly confronted both of them. They swore up and down they were just friends. They had no romantic interest in each other. The guy even shook my hand and told me to relax, promised me nothing was happening. The sad thing is, if she had come clean and not lied, I would have tried to work through it. It wasn't the cheating on me that put the nails in the coffin of our marriage. It was the lying and sneaking around behind my back. That fact she would look me in the eye and lie straight to my face, that let me know our marriage of 22 years was over. Getting drunk and sleeping with someone once I could easily forgive, but not that. Deliberately lying stone cold sober showed me she had absolutely no respect for me as a person. My husband of 10 years got in contact with his ex, the one he dated 4 years before me, and they emailed back and forth for several years without my knowledge. She knew intimate details of our marriage. I still don't know this day what all happened. When I asked him, he walked out, literally, out the door, out of my life. It must have been worse than I imagined for him to treat me that way. It's freaking hard to trust someone after this happens. Gotta go though. I got really selfish for a year. Bought myself a Jeep. Bunch of other toys I'd been wanting. Got rid of all my alcohol. Got a new dog. Went four-wheeling and shooting cans in the desert. Screamed and cried. Got over it and went back to life. My blood pressure is now the lowest it's been in decades and I go to the gym 4 times a week. Lost 20 pounds. 3 more and I'll be under 200 again. Get selfish. And then when the right person comes along you'll know what to watch for in the future, and that will let you enjoy the present even more. You can do it. Displaying or verbalizing romantic affection to another person aside your partner. My ex posted a picture of her in her underwear to a band fan page for Thought Thursday after we had a conversation where I said I'm not comfortable with her doing that and she called me controlling. She texted me drunk from a party complaining that the guy she was flirting with started talking to somebody else and she felt rejected, but I need to understand, because it's just validation and she wouldn't have done anything with him. I considered both of those acts to be very borderline. Dude, that's not borderline. She flirted with another guy. That's a red flag right there. Of course she wouldn't have done anything with him. Until she does. Draw a line, bud. If she calls that controlling again, drop her. Seriously, she's just messing you around and not mature enough for a relationship. And she was honestly pretty bad to me in general. Not that I'm the most emotionally mature myself, but I wouldn't have matured at all staying in that situation. Thanks for looking out though. Playing Bionicles with another girl. Wanna come by and play Bionicles? Yes, you whore. Wow. Thanks for the silver. I'm not in a relationship though. To me, I'd be just as upset if my husband suddenly found a female friend who he trusted more than me. Someone he'd go to with his worries or laugh with. If he chose to be with her and not me, that would upset me more than a one-night stand, because I'd lose my best friend, the best friend I've ever had. I'm suddenly very invested in the success of your marriage. Same. That was painful to read. Using the blue shell. Which I won't use it. I'll just throw it away. Watching movies or TV shows by yourself that you promised you would watch together. I think it's fair if you've been planning on watching it together for a certain amount of time and run out the clock on it. It's not cheating if you set the terms in which infidelity is allowed and those terms are fulfilled. There's a 5-episode rule on this. If one party loses interest for 5 weeks straight, then it is completely reasonable to catch up so that they don't disappear from Hulu. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button and leave a comment which story you liked the most. Subscribe and hit the bell notification for updates on our latest videos. And don't forget to check the links in the description box for more awesome content.